Welcome everybody to another episode of Kicking It with my homeboy Dodger here at the Eyekon TV YouTube channel. Shout out to our sponsors, Balls to the Wall Genetics, as well as Puff LA. Make sure you follow them both, Puff _ LA and Balls to the Walls Genetics, all one word. Make sure you follow me at my homeboy Dodger. Click the follow button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And right here, I am with the Central Valle's own. I mean, the best way I could describe it is your name, fool, the Demon, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And there you go, big dog.
Hell yeah.
So first of all, I gotta commend you on your style and your ability to rap, fool, cause that it's one thing to be good in your city, but like you're good on a different level, brother.
Hey, I appreciate
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, please believe me, that does get play over here. Yeah. I hate buses and rats. I got a reason. Come on now.
That point.
You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the mind of a day. I literally been bumping that. With that being said, dog, welcome. First of all,
Hey, thanks for having me.
of course. Let's see, where can we start? So you come from a certain place that's not really known. You come from Pixley, California.
Yeah, it's small town, small town.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Can you describe what it is in Pixley, for?
Yeah, well, pretty much it's like population is like 3,000. So there ain't really much to do, and all around it is just fields, like field work, like grapes and like corn and shit like that. So we're surrounded by all that, and like if we want to do something like big, like say go to a mall or something, we got to drive like at least 30 minutes, like 20 minutes, you know?
Like because I know that's Tulare County, so you got to go to the actual city of Tulare.
You got to go to Larry or like the next city over, which is Visalia, and that's like another like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, shout out the homies in Visa, yeah, for sure.
Shout out the homies.
Yeah. With that being said, what is it? Okay, what's a small town like? Cause that I'm not too familiar with.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm from Boyle Heights. I'm from right here from the east side. So it's so many people piled on top of each other.
Yeah.
It's almost a different experience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what's it like small town living? Okay, you've been around the bigger cities. What would you say are like the differences, bro?
Like the main difference that I noticed is just like the traffic. Like it's way more packed. Over there, you don't really see the traffic. It's easy to get around everywhere. There's nothing really going on out there.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's the first thing you notice off the bat. Like that's the first thing.
Yeah. And what's the you know, because I was gonna say climate, but I don't mean the weather.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
You know.
Yeah.
So what's the climate like in Pixley? Like, is it a poorer town? Is it like, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say it's poor, but at the same time, it's not like the richest part. But it does have its own like little section where it's like the richer houses.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not all just poor and everything. But
well, it's more like a working class town because you're saying there's more like fields and stuff, right?
Yeah. Everybody right there in that area works in the fields or some type of field.
Something to do with the field, if
like
not in the
whatever, yeah, it's all that.
All right. Can you tell me about your house? Like, what was it like growing up? For?
Yeah, I mean, it was cool, you know. So I grew up with 2 older brothers and an older sister. We had both our mom and our dad in our lives, you know.
Yeah.
And shout out to my mom and my dad, you know. I'm thankful for them because I'm here, you know. And I appreciate everything they've done for me. And I love them both. But with saying that, you know, like it wasn't always the best type of household, you know. There'll be times, you know, like without saying too much, it was like you can't really. It wasn't a good night, you know.
Yeah, so, I feel you.
So we were like that since. So I was born in Pixley, like from the beginning, you know, and all the way till I was in 8th grade. But until then, like it was all like that, like the family, like beefing kind of, you know, not really beefing, but you know, my mom and dad didn't really get along. Without getting too much, you know, I'm just saying, like they didn't get along. So
I feel you.
Yeah, they didn't get along. So, like they weren't meant to be, you know. So it came to a point where it was getting too bad, and there was this night where they got to this point and I slid my mom a note under her door. I was like, hey, let's dip. And she was like, where are we going to go, you know? And I was like, I don't know, let's just dip. And when we dipped, me and my brother and her just dipped. My sister at that time, she was already on her own. She was having a kid, so she already had moved out. My older brother, he stayed with there with my dad. And, well, we went, and that night we just did. We didn't know where we were going. We just packed up our bags, on the whip and dipped. And we went to Larry. We just found a little motel over there. We stayed there for like a night, and we stayed there for a night, and I think maybe 2 nights. I'm not sure. But my mom, she has a close friend that used to live with us. Well, like lived across the street from us, and she ended up living in Bison. So we went to
Yeah.
Bison for like I think a week with her, and she had her daughter that lived in Tulare. So like after we stayed like a week or like a couple days with her, she hit up her daughter, and she told like let us stay there. And thank God they let us stay there. And their house was already packed, so I appreciate them for even letting us go there. You know, their
Yeah.
house was already packed. So when we pulled up, that's like 10 people in the house, like 10, and yeah, we used to have to sleep on the floor and everything. You know, and like I consider them my cousins, the ones that we moved in with,
Yeah,
just because
yeah.
of the fact like we knew them all their lives and like they let us do that. You know, there's not a lot of
Yeah.
people that just let a family move in, and we didn't have, so we didn't have nothing to really bring. You know, my mom she worked, but we were just like pretty much like just taking a room, and yeah, they let us stay there for like a couple months. Like I went to school, I went to high school and I graduated, and it took from like half a year. So half a year I was ready, like right there, and I graduated from that school in Tulare.
Okay.
Yeah, I went all the way to 8th grade in Pixley, but in middle school I transferred once all that happened,
Yeah,
and I
yeah, yeah.
moved to Tulare, and that's when yeah I just graduated from right there. But they let us stay there without a problem. Like they never asked for nothing, you know. And it was
See, that's love. That's
yeah, hell
also
yeah.
like a
That's
sense of
why like I
community.
never told them this, but yeah, I appreciate them hella. Like I love them for that because you know at that time it was like the worst.
You know what's funny is that sometimes I don't think people get that like as kids we see that stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That
yeah,
like when people are actually very very good to us, people think that I think kids are oblivious to the world. You
yeah,
know, but that just goes to show you, even in the 8th grade, you understood the magnitude of what it
yeah,
was. You
yeah,
know
hell
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, Mando.
Um, what kind of music's getting played in your house, fool?
A little bit of everything to be honest. Like oldies, like Mexican music, like there's like my brother be listening to rap all the time, homie music, like everything. It's just
Yeah.
a little bit of everything just mixed in there.
Was it a lot of like? Was it a lot? Okay, Spanish music. Anybody in particular? Like anybody specific?
My dad would just be bumping anything. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he just let it play. Like he just put the radio
What
on. Just
was
like
your favorite?
mine. Like
Other than rap, obviously.
I like oldies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like oldies. Like I'll be listening to all that.
You're a cholo.
I mean, I try. You know, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's just what I bumped. Like, yeah,
And
that's
see, the reason why I asked that is because a lot of the time, like the stuff that we listen to as youngsters,
yeah,
well, when we rap, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
When like the homies rap, I've noticed that like it translates into almost how you pick beats.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh, okay, I
saying?
get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like, Mind of a Demon is heavily string influenced.
mm-hmm.
So I get where that comes from because
Yeah,
what's all old school Mexican music is
yeah,
guitars and shit
yeah,
like that. Believe it or not, that's what translates.
yeah,
You get what
yeah.
I'm
I get what you're
saying?
saying. Yeah, I never thought about it like that. But
Yo,
yeah,
no, yeah, for sure. Like even like the homies on this side, you know, we grew up off of a lot of funk.
yeah.
So all that like
G-funk.
the G
Yeah,
funk, you get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
That's literally what it comes from.
yeah.
Um, when did you notice that there was going on outside, big dog?
To be honest, like I've been around it. Like it's always been around me, and cause like my brother and my sister, they were like around that shit too, you know. So I'll just pick up
Yeah.
game, and I'll see that shit all the time when I walk outside. And well, when all that happened, uh, like at first I didn't talk to my dad, you know, for a cool minute, but like eventually I was like, you know, I'm just being dumb, you know. That's my dad.
Yeah.
So and he's cool. Like everything, we're perfectly fine now. Like everything's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ended up calling him back, and we'll be going back and forth from Tulare to Pixley, going back and forth like on the weekends. And from there, like I'll be like, hey, I'm going to my dad's. I'll tell my mom, and then
Yeah.
that's when I'll just go hang out on the block and go do a bunch. And another thing too, when I went over there to Tulare, I went to the middle school, and the first day I went to middle school, I got hit up like 3 times.
It be
Like,
like that.
yeah, but like where I'm from, like in Pixley, like that school wasn't like that. Everybody just focused on sports and because like everybody in that town's all homies.
Yeah.
So we didn't think about it like that. 'Cause we didn't know enemies. We didn't know nothing like that.
Yeah.
So we went over there. At first time we went over there, that shit different. Like it hit me like the first day I got there. I was like, okay, this is where it's gonna be, you know.
Yeah.
And that's how that came about. That's when I started seeing all the the extra. But it's because I got hit up the first time. Like as soon as I got there.
So it just got super active.
Yeah, right
What?
away.
What kind of kid were you in school
I
for?
was straight A.
Straight
Straight
A.
A. Like that's why it's crazy. I was a straight A student. Like you can ask anybody that knew me, like straight A. That's why like some fools be trying to be, oh, this fool not like that. Nah, like shit happens. Like,
Yeah.
I used to be straight A until 8th grade. That was it. Yeah, 8th
So,
grade. That,
and then you turned what I like to call silver tooth after 8th grade.
yeah, silver tooth for sure. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
I was turning silver too.
After 8th grade,
Yeah,
you
for
know.
sure.
I mean, that's usually like the turning point.
Yeah, it's
If we're
regular.
being honest,
Yeah,
that
it's
everybody
regular.
fools are acting like I came out the womb gang
Yeah,
banging. Day
yeah.
2, I was a baby for one
Yeah,
day.
they
You know
stuck
what I'm
out.
saying?
They slid out already. Then.
Yeah,
On your
that's
side. No.
no. We're all like good kids by nature. If
Yeah.
we're being honest,
Yeah.
unless you're a demon child,
Yeah,
which most
exactly.
of us are not.
No.
You know what I mean? So you start going outside. Did you end up doing any time as a juvenile?
No, I didn't.
No, no,
Nah,
no.
thank God I stayed away. Like, I was doing my shit, but still haven't,
Yeah,
Like,
were you getting into a lot of trouble after the 8th grade?
yeah, I was getting into some shit, like, but never got caught for nothing. Like, I was
Yeah.
on the streets, yeah, because I didn't go to school. Like, I'll go to school, but, like, to be honest, I was, like, make a reason not to go and not just around. And I'll tell my mom, like, hey, I feel sick, The whole time she was coming back, I'm over here playing games or something. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, no, I
But,
feel
yeah,
that.
like, I was just up. After that, after that little situation, they just, like, I was just like, nah, I'm cool, Cool off the school and all that.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Did you graduate?
high school, nah.
No.
No.
Okay,
But
okay.
8th grade, I got my diploma.
I got my
diploma,
promotion,
yeah.
Pedro. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't get stayed back. You know?
No, that doesn't speak anything to your character, or your knowledge. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I'm asking to kind of get the timeline.
Yeah, hell
you
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then when do you start playing with the idea of rap?
Maybe like 16, somewhere around there. 15, 16, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because my older homies, they rapped. They had their own little thing going on too around that time.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. And they had their own little thing. It wasn't the same label, like the same.
Yeah. They had their own kind of entity going.
Yeah.
So then, with that being said, where the you get your style from? Is it from the older homies?
No, they rap different too. Like
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, no, they rap different. Like theirs are like also like gangbang crazy. Like me, I try to like make it so everybody can feel that, shit, but it's still some gangbang, but it's different.
Yeah.
Newer age.
Where do you get your inspiration from, fool? Because you rap different.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I understand.
Yeah.
Where do you cultivate your style from, fool?
I just listen to hella shit. That's why like every little thing I listen to and I pay attention to beats mainly. So like if I like the beat, I'm gonna listen to a song. Even if I don't know what the I'm listening to, I'm gonna listen to it just 'cause I like the way it sounds.
And what are you bumping right now? A lot of
right now, some Tommy Guns.
Oh, that's mandatory.
Yeah, Tommy Guns.
Tommy the Gunner is my favorite, fool.
Yeah.
But tonight I'm eating.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that
saying?
Yeah, so Tommy Guns.
Shout out to the Gunner.
Yeah.
This is good. Eventually, you will eat it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my dog right there, the little hubby.
Oh, yeah.
So you're bumping a lot of Tommy right now. What are you bumping right before you start rapping, fool? What gets you to be like, you know what? Maybe I could do this.
Yeah, like before I even started rapping.
Yeah, what is it that inspired you? Because I'm trying to figure out how a kid from Pixley, California, goes, you know what? I'm finna start rapping, and then starts rapping like you do.
Yeah. To be honest, it wasn't really nothing. It was just seeing my older homies do it. Like that's what really made me want to start doing it. Just because I seen like I didn't think it was possible. To be honest, I was like, fuck, like it's a small town. I never expected anybody to have a mic or nothing,
Yeah.
And I seen the homies have it. Like they're doing it here in town. I was like, let me try it. At first, like they're like, all right, I'll let you try. I spin my, but they never told me nothing. I was like, all right, cool. And I just eventually kept going back and back. And they're like, hey, you know what? You're pretty hard. I was like, all right. And then my mom, she had bought me a whole little set of the mic and everything. After that, me and my brother were just fucking around with it. And we're just eventually just writing. I'll drop hella songs like back to back. And yeah, we started going up little by little.
When was the first time you put voice to wax then? Like what age is this? Because you said you started 15, 16. Is it around that
I think it was
time?
around that time. Yeah, because it didn't take too long before I got my own and then I started working on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then when do you link up with these two maniacos over here?
The way it's like, it goes a little bit more because they're a little younger than me,
Yeah.
So, like, it's a couple years more later on down the line.
Yeah.
But I run into Tommy because that fool, he was just a knucklehead around the hood, I always seen him, and that fool was just doing his shit. Yeah, that fool was just doing his shit, and yeah, I'll just see him around. Like, I don't really talk to him too much, but I'll see him around, I'll see him doing his thing. And yeah, this fool got into shit, you know. And I just kept hearing his name, and I was like, you know, I'm bringing this fool around. And this fool, like, he started coming around and shit. Yeah, and then this fool, we always had the homies in the studio. So I always tell the homies, hey, if you want to rap, let me know. Like, hop. I never been like, hey, if you can't rap, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I always told this fool, like, hey, if you want to rap. And at first he was like, nah, I ain't trying to rap. I was like, fool, I could tell fool you can do it. I was like, cause he be around and shit, just like his vibe. I was like, you could do it. And he was like, I'll see what's up. He was like, I don't rap, fool. I'm not a rapper. I was like, all right, fool, I see you, I see you. And then, yeah, eventually, fool, he started doing this shit. And then, yeah, now look at him. He's on it.
Yeah, no, he's definitely. I told him he's very entertaining, and that does a lot.
And you can see it every time you meet him. Like, everybody's just like, what the fuck? Like, what's up with this fool? But
Yeah.
he's doing this shit.
And then how'd you link up with the homie over there?
The homie, he's always been doing his music too. Like on the side, he used to rap. Like he does everything, like videos, you name it. Anything with music, he does it. But yeah, we linked back then with some fools he used to work with, and yeah, we made a couple of songs, and then after that, I was like, hey, fool, like come fuck with us, like they ain't really doing shit, you know, come fuck with us, and yeah, he came with us, and yeah, ever since then, that fool's helping us go up.
When do you guys start 16 Letter Boys?
16 Letter Boys started, I think, like in 2018.
2008.
Yeah.
So it hasn't even been like too long.
Nah, yeah. But I didn't meet them till like maybe like 2021, 2020, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they come in the picture probably right before COVID.
Yeah, for sure. I think before
like,
after.
Me like 2019, 2018.
Okay.
Like 2019, I think, huh?
Because I had my daughter in 2020.
Okay.
I've been posted before I had
Yeah.
my kid.
So I think 2019 or somewhere around there.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what's one thing I didn't ask? I'm gonna go back to this, but how did your family end up in Pixley?
To be honest, I don't even know. Because I know when they first got there, they had to build their house. Like, it was just all dirt when they got there. And then I guess it was like something like, I don't know what it was, but everybody that lived on that block, they had to build their own house.
Oh, that's crazy. They probably brought the land as it was developing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, because there was a picture from back then. It was just all dirt, my whole block, just all dirt.
So does mom and pops are they straight from Mexico, or are they a couple generations here already?
I think they've been here. To be honest, I don't even know where they're from. Like, I never asked them. I never asked them, you know. But yeah, yeah, I think they're from here.
Yeah.
Because what's going on right now? Yeah, they're from here.
Yeah.
They're from here, yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. No, see, I'm always curious about how how you how your family gets to the area of Pixley. You know what I'm saying?
I think they're both like mostly like they were brought up in Delano.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where their families were.
Do you got people in Delano like your folks or whatever?
Yeah, I got a couple cousins.
Yeah. No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So California for sure through and through in your blood, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
So can you tell me about when you link up with these two, and then what starts happening after? Because where I run into you is Mind of a Demon, but obviously that's not where it starts, right?
Yeah.
So can you lead me up to when you link with them to like the work you've been putting in, fool? Because you fools are from Pixley, big dog.
Yeah.
It's just not like a 20-minute drive, fool.
No,
like, you know what I'm
hours.
saying?
Yeah.
Hey, well, you know, so like what are the first steps that you fools start taking?
All right, so look, the way it started was because in 2018, me and my homie Manos, we were just around the studio, and we made this song called My Word. And that one, we just made it, and some fool from Tulare, or I think Tulare, yeah, he hit me up like, hey, let's shoot a video. Like, I shoot video, let's just around doing for free. And we're like, all right. So we met up at the park, we just shot a quick little video. Like, I didn't buy the beat, nothing. Like, it's all just, we didn't put no money into that video at all. And yeah, that ended up blowing up quick. That blew up, like hit like 1 million in like 9 months, like that. And yeah, from there, that's when we're like, hey, let's start like taking it serious, at least a little bit, you know, like start doing videos and other. So we just kept working with different people. We linked up with Sick Mind Criminals for a little bit, started doing their shit. They helped us do a bunch of videos and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they helped us like pretty much get out there a little bit, you know, like they gave us a good push. And we started doing our shit. And eventually we got our own connections and shit. So we started going out to LA, doing a bunch of other shit, going to Vegas, shooting hella videos and shit. And
who's your first connection with in LA?
in LA,
And where was your first, like when you first started making your way into the industry?
Yeah.
What's the first city you stopped in, or was it LA?
to be honest, I couldn't even tell you. But I know we linked up. I think it was Bozo maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a feature.
Shout out to homie
yeah,
Bozo.
Shout out Bozo.
Yeah.
I think it was with him. But yeah, it was a cool little feature right there. And I don't know where we were. Like I don't know, like
Yeah.
LA like that, because that was my first time being out there.
No, just either
Yeah.
way, LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause to be honest, like before all this, I would never go out. Like we never go out of state, nothing. I never been nowhere, you know. I was
Yeah.
just stuck in the town.
Yeah.
So like I don't really know nothing like that.
No, I'm just wondering what it was, because do you fools go up north by any chance?
Yeah, we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the homies and shit.
I had a concert out there like a while back in Oakland. Shout out to the homies from Eyekon.
Oh yeah,
they
for
hooked it
sure,
up, yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, they hooked it up. I think that was like our first show. Yeah, they showed love though. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, dog, can I ask you what's the biggest like obstacles? Is it just coming over here? Cause low key, you're starting to make some noise.
Yeah.
So when you get here, it gets a little bit easy. Is it the getting over here?
It's a lot of things. Like to be honest, it's all right. So just to be here sometimes, like a couple weeks back, just to be here, we would travel over here, you know, and we got money, but you know, if we're gonna be doing it like every week, we're gonna have to save some money too at the same time. So like me and the homies, sometimes we just sleep in the car just so, and the next day we get right back to it. Like we be working all night, like 2 a.m, go sleep in the car, wake up like 7 a.m, shoot a video. Last time we shot a video at 7 a.m, and we went right back to the studio. Like it's just the little like that. There's a lot of shit that gets put into it, but that's just that doesn't get seen.
Yeah.
But like there's a lot of extra. Not even that too. It's like just being out here all the time. Like I gotta call out for work. I gotta do all that. I'm still working like 12-hour jobs. You know, like I'm still doing all that side, and I gotta balance it just so I could like make a name. You know, so it's like a bunch of goes into it at the same time.
With you fools sleeping in the car, dog, like you fools be going in. I know, cause I see this fool Gunner all the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? I'm running into him. I be running into him here. I be running into him there.
And he's doing that all week. I'm just coming here on the weekends.
Yeah, no,
So
I already.
imagine.
Yeah, I already know. So then, how do we get to Mind of a Demon, fool?
Shout out to the homie right here, the manager. He hooked it up. That fool, he set up the whole thing. Like, well, I had a little EP that dropped, Mind of a Demon, and I was like, I think like that was the top song. Like right off the bat, that one was cool. So I was like, hey, let's shoot a video to this one. He was like, I got a cool cameraman. Let's link it. And shout out to Messy Arts.
Yeah.
That like he's the one like was throwing a bunch of ideas. Like, hey, let's do this, let's do that. Like I was just gonna shoot it like however, you know. And he was like, hey, let's do like a bunch of little movies. I was like, all right, run that. And that was the first time I did that, and it came out clean.
You know what? That I didn't even realize how cinematic it really was.
Yeah, like,
it
I
was
never
very
done shit like
cinematic.
that. I'm gonna start doing that for sure.
Dog, you really, honestly, with that song, and I ran into a couple other ones, you really do tell a little bit of a story that can actually run with, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I suggest you do as much videos as you can. All that, bro, because like people want to see that, and also like even around the city, because people want to know where you're from. You know what I'm saying? And you got to show them where you come from, dog.
Yeah, we should out there.
Yeah,
we ran out of spots to shoot in there. That's why too. Yeah, cause
well, you know, maybe not so big to have so many spots. You know what I'm saying?
Last time too, we were supposed to shoot in the hood, and there was a bunch of like cops everywhere. Like I had 2 videos I was gonna shoot in the hood, just like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we couldn't even pull up over there, pulling over everybody. Like hell no, I had to swoop the homies in the cuts. I was like, hey, get dropped off in the cuts, and I'll pick you up. And yeah, that's how we did.
So, who are you working with right now, fool?
Right now,
Yeah, like what's going on right now?
just working with the homies from OTR, and like Blanco, P-Face, the homies, and got guns up in the studio. Shit. Yeah, everybody. We're just tapping in with everybody, as much people as you can right now.
No, yeah, most definitely. I told the manager, just, you know what I'm saying, just make sure you're on your P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About a lot of this stuff, but like that's good. Get your face out there as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? So what's next for you, fool?
A lot of things. I'm planning on just doing a lot of things. Like right now, it's just barely getting started. It feels like I thought like before like it was already like slowly going down, but now I feel like it's barely starting again.
Yeah.
So, like there's a lot to expect. Like more music videos, more songs, more collabs, like big collabs, like everything. You know, like we were just in the studio with some big artists yesterday. Yeah, like X4 was up in there. Like we're like now sitting next to these people. So now anything can happen now.
Honestly, that's what it is. Like, just stay in people's faces.
Yeah.
Stay dropping music. Honestly, the biggest thing I could tell you is reels, bro.
Yeah.
Reels.
Yeah, I see it going up, yeah.
Reels, reels, reels. You don't even got to do like a whole music video. Just do some reels, and whatever gets the best attention, then you do the music video to that one. You get what I'm saying? No, yeah. I'll give y'all a little bit of game before I head up out this month. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, who do you want to work with, fool? And I'm talking about producers, dog. Because honestly, if I could, I'm just calling it out right now. Demon raps better than about 80% of you motherfuckers out there.
You heard it here first.
No, and that's you know what I'm saying? That's literally what I'm saying right now. So it's one thing, okay, yeah, cool, like get the features in, obviously, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I want to hear more of you, big dog. Because first of all, you come from a peculiar place. Not peculiar, but I want to say particular. Yeah. Because, you know, not many people know about Pixley. Yeah. First of all, you're rapping your off. And then people are very interested in that kind of dynamic that you guys got going on out there right now. So, like, who do you want to work with production-wise, fool? That's what I want to know.
The top ones? Well, we just worked with DJ Flip. He was one.
Yeah.
We really got in with him, so that one was off the list, you know? But Sin Slap, because I know he got that G-Funk, so I want to work with Sin Slap, like that fool.
We might be able to make that happen.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's run that.
Yeah.
For sure we'll make a hit, like, for sure. We could drop a little EP, everything, like, it'll go up, trust.
Yeah.
Like, G-Funk's my shit. Like, that's how I started, you know? So we can run that.
Demon, you may or may not be a cholo.
I might be. At this point, I might be. I'm starting to figure it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Most definitely. I want to hear you. I would love to hear you over some of that. But honestly, if I could tell you the truth, there's a couple people I'd love to connect you with, and you just need to get yourself out there a lot more, fool. I always ask this question. And I didn't realize you were like a younger gentleman, you know what I'm saying? But if you had a piece of advice, dog, what would you tell your younger self?
Don't worry about what people say too much. For sure that. Because there was a lot of shit where I was like, I shouldn't do it just because these people tell me not to, you know?
Yeah. All right. Now, this is the flip side of that question. What advice do you have for your older self?
Hey, you did your shit. You're doing it, you know? Like, I never thought you'd do it, so you're doing it right now. You're doing what you're doing. For sure.
What plans do we got for the 16 Letter Boys?
So we going up this year. Everybody stay tuned. We going up for sure.
Is there anything in particular you want to shout out?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Tuned.
I got so much, but I got a couple. Yeah. Maybe. So, what's going on? You don't got nothing to?
Nah, everybody stay tuned.
All right, for sure. Yeah. So with that being said, this has been another episode of Kicking It with my homeboy Dodger. I'm here with one of the Pixley demons, the demon himself. I'm very excited to see what this young man has coming. Like I said, fool, you rap better than 80% of the rappers, dog. So as long as you don't get mixed up in no bullshit, and you just consistently drop music and, like, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be very good for you here in the coming future. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just make sure you're on your P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? And like whatever I can help with, I'm gonna help with. You know what I'm saying? This fool, you fools me caen bien. You know what I'm saying? So just whatever you need of me, don't be afraid to reach out. If I can help you with it, I'm gonna help you with it. You know what I'm saying? You want to give any shout outs?
Shout out to you for having us, you know, like shout out to you bringing the homie guns on you and everything, you know. Shout out to the 16 Letter Boys, everybody that's involved. Shout out to my parents, shout out to my brother, everything, you know. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to Pixley, shout out to Central Valley, everybody.
Oh, big P's, baby.
Big P's.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with that being said, this has been another episode of Kicking It with my homeboy Dodger. Please follow us. Please follow me at my homeboy Dodger. Follow the homies, the 16 Letter Boys, 16 Letter Management. Follow the homie Tommy Guns. Make sure you follow my sponsors, Balls to the Walls Genetics and Puff LA. And then we'll catch you next time. Hey, we're probably going to have to get the manager in here next time, fool, for him for an interview, dig. You know you're going to have to sit down soon, right, fool?
Even if you gotta put a mask on his face, do it. Though.
Don't trip. Puro Taliban, fool. You know, I got you, dog. Stay tuned for that one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right, man.